Hello SPAC Sardinia friends, welcome to my channel. It is known as Cinquantu, the enchantment. Never was this name more apt for a marvel dating back 5,000 years. The most spectacular of the 215 sculpted or painted domes, out of a total of 3,500, discovered on the island. Inside, Neolithic art reaches its zenith in terms of architectural complexity and harmony, richness and variety of decorations and colors, a refinement linked to the pre-Nuragic people's regard for the dead. Cinquantu, brought to light in 1989, can be dated to between the recent Neolithic and the Eneolithic, 3200–2600 BC, and was reused until the Roman era. It is tomb I of the burial ground excavated in the form of an amphitheater in an outcrop of pink tufa along the Sisari slope, at an altitude of 850 meters. A few tens of meters away you will see tombs 2 and 3, degraded and flooded due to the partial collapse of the ceilings. In the Bad de Janus, Valley of the Fairies, on the opposite side of the mountain, 700 meters from the other 3, stands the fourth hypogeum, also damaged. The tomb of painted architecture, the only one visitable, contains articulate and refined sculptural details in bas-relief and in the round. The chiaroscuro painting further enriches the monument, comparable in grandeur to the Etruscan chamber tombs, 2 millennia more recent. It has a T-shaped plan, consisting of rooms with staggered floors, a long dromos corridor, ending in a decorated atrium, a small quadrangular antechamber, with a side of 2 meters, a large central cell and, on its sides, 2 small burial cells. On the side walls of the antechamber you will notice 2 false doors carved and painted red, symbolizing the passage of souls from the earthly world to the afterlife. Partially collapsed, the sculpted ceiling simulates a double-pitched roof. Opposite the entrance, framed by pilasters in the form of columns, you will find access to the central, rectangular room, 6 meters by 3. Its ceiling, more than 2 meters high, borders on perfection. The wooden structure of a double-pitched roof is reproduced, sculpted in relief. The central beam and the 7 transverse rafters on each side are painted black, while the side rafters and the spaces between the rafters are painted red ochre, in a rhythmic alternation of shades. The jambs end in batten bases that are distinct from the floor, a novelty in contemporary funerary art. The ceiling seems to be supported by 2 square columns, made by removing material from the rock and sculpted in relief with stylized taurine protomes. At the center of the floor stands a hypnotic hearth, 4 concentric frames and a central cupola, 1 meter in diameter, intended to contain offerings to the deceased. The architecture imitating huts, with a roof and a hearth, was intended to ensure that the dead could live in a familiar environment. The wall opposite the entrance shows a false door, which is also framed and surmounted by triple taurine horns stretching across the wall. At its sides is engraved another pair of horns. This obsessive presence, which can be felt everywhere in the tomb, expresses devotion to the god Taurus, or fertility, the foundation of pre-Nuragic religion. On the sides, 2 decorated, raised hatches give access to the cells used for the deposition of the dead, an act of symbolic restitution of the bodies to the mother goddess. In the compartment on the left you will see a small elliptical niche. The rooms are smooth, devoid of ornamentation. There is a clear contrast between their simplicity and the decoration of the main cell. On the outside of the hypogeum, along the rocky bank, cup marks, basins and channels are dug to prevent rainwater from entering the burial chamber. I leave you with my video hoping to do something nice. Enjoy. And please leave a beautiful like and subscribe to my channel, S.P.A.C Sardinia Paranormal Archaeology channel. Thanks friends.